What up, it's your boy, Will Nichols, and today we're talking about the astrology for the week ahead, specifically this Friday where all the big events are happening. We got the Moon and Mars will be in Pisces, Venus heading direct in Libra, and Mercury Retrograde in Sagittarius starts Friday. So, let's dive on in, my friends. Hold on to your pineal glands, because we're about to go for a ride. What up, it's your boy, Will Nichols. We're here by the pond with some ducks. They were just making some calls, so maybe they'll do it again during my video here. But talking about the upcoming events happening this weekend, specifically on Friday, where Venus heads direct again. Thank God. Haha! We've been wanting this and we've been waiting for this, where we finally get that push forward for all the crazy relationship lessons that we've been learning during this Venus retrograde period. And now it's being integrated. Now it's time to integrate. It's time to really apply all the things that we've learned. And guys, if you've survived this period, you've done pretty damn well, okay? It's been a very intense time. Relationships have been a little rocky, to say the least. Haha, that's an under exaggeration for sure. But what's most important to understand is that, you know, come Friday, Venus is now direct in its home sign of Libra. And specifically what this means for us is relationships are about to flourish and about to really be brought into further alignment the way that we want them to be, which is really important because we've experienced over Venus retrograde period in Scorpio and in Libra a lot of intensity, okay, a lot of imbalance and a lot of extremes when it comes to emotions, when it comes to traumas coming up, when it comes to relationship healing that needs to take place. So we've been through the shit, guys, and you know, we've all felt it, we've all been there, so I get it. I understand where we're at, and things are starting to look a lot better. New relationships are being developed, right? The new foundation for conscious relationships are being integrated, and on top of that, all the old purging that we've done is really kind of, I guess, being integrated. Meaning, purging is just one part of the process, right? We purge for a little bit, and then from there, now we have to learn what it is that we want now moving forward. Learn what it is that we desire and learn how to get in alignment. Learn how to become balanced, essentially, in whatever way, shape, or form that means for you. Now, come Mercury retrograde period in Sagittarius, very powerful time. Okay, communication is going to get rocked. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my live video last night, and it's also up on Periscope, I believe, talking about nonviolent communication, because it's very, very essential. I just bought the book. I just started reading it. It's pretty amazing so far. I've been following this method for quite a while. We got the geese behind me again. They're freaking out because it's like winter time here, but it's still fall. But nonviolent communication is honestly the theme, the major over archetype or lesson that we're learning during this Mercury retrograde period specifically. Sagittarius are blunt. They're very straightforward. They're very to the point. They're very go, go, go. Okay? They don't fuck around. They're just, this is who I am, here I am, okay? Mercury in Sagittarius native placements, if you're experiencing like a Mercury return right now, that's gonna be very powerful for you as you're gonna really learn how to transcend the unconscious archetypes of the sign of Sagittarius, especially when it comes to your thinking mind, which is, you know, Mercury, and your ability to communicate with other people. And this really ties in with the lessons that we've been learning during Venus retrograde because communication is such an important part of relationships, period. So, you know, when we're able to integrate how to properly communicate from a non-reactive place, which Sagittarius is going to test us, guys. We're stepping into Sagittarius season very soon next week, and we got Jupiter in Sagittarius, and so, you know, Mercury in Sagittarius as well. Just fire, fire, fire. Okay, I love it. I love it because I'm a fire sign, and it's been nice because I felt like we've been drowning for the last little while in Scorpio season. It's been really intense, but it's all kind of, we're still in that transformation process where it can seem a little rocky if you're focused on what has just happened. But if you're focused on what is happening and what you desire to happen, then things start to look up from here. And that's where we're going. We are heading into amazing new relationships. Guys, the conscious relationships that are coming out of this Venus retrograde period specifically, it's immaculate. It is truly incredible. And cherish and honor and be conscious to all the relationships that you're developing in your life right now, all the foundations that you're laying down in your life right now, and also be really, really mindful of the way that you're communicating come this weekend and throughout the rest of Mercury retrograde season, okay? With specifically as we step into Sagittarius season, it's just this inferno, like fiery inferno of inspiration, of movement, of momentum, of travel. Sagittarius is our travel, but also philosophy. Really taking a look at the, bigger picture of everything. How does everything look? How are we able to look and establish, new belief systems in place around how we communicate, especially in partnerships specifically. These are very, very important things to be integrating, but really cherish the relationships, especially moving forward after Venus heads direct. Like we're definitely going to feel a time of harmony when it comes to relationships. But if you have not created the solid foundation for proper communication to take place in those relationships that you've been developing, you're going to have a difficult time. But if you are communicating properly, you're constantly being able to keep up with yourself as you're evolving, as your partner's evolving, maybe it's not a partnership, maybe it's like a friendship that you've just developed or a business relationship or whatever. But you and the other individual involved, specifically when it comes to relationships at this time, it's all about laying that solid foundation for communication. And that's why nonviolent communication is essential. So if you want to check out the book, I'll post the link below here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And you can check out my Instagram too. I'll be doing live videos and stuff on Friday. We'll talk a little bit about the Mercury retrograde and Venus direct a little bit more in depthly. But if you enjoyed this video, let me know below. And I'm super excited to continue to bring you more content. Love you guys. Stay woke, stay elevated, and say hi to the geese.